Hey guys, it's time for another weekly makeup look, although over the past week I've been kind of wearing just a combination of the makeup that I've been wearing over the past couple weeks, which is what I've already filmed. So I thought that this would be the perfect time to do a Valentine's Day makeup tutorial. And going forward, just FYI, if ever there's a week where I'm not wearing a ton of makeup or I'm wearing what I wore the week before, then I'll just go ahead and do another kind of beauty video or another kind of makeup tutorial. And I thought that the timing was perfect since Valentine's Day is coming up, and I love doing my makeup differently for the different holidays, and so I've been testing out this makeup look a couple of times now, and I just absolutely love it. And the thing that I love most of all is that my husband loves it. Every time I wear it, he gives me compliment after compliment after compliment, so he really loves it. It's a really just kind of like girly romantic makeup look, and I'm super excited to show you guys today. So I'm gonna go ahead and jump into that. I already have my foundation and my eyebrows done. I shot a video showing my foundation and eyebrow routine that I use every single day, so I will link that video down below. Sorry, my dogs are excited about something, and I will jump in. So just like last week and pretty much every day, I am going to prime my eyelids with the Too Faced Prime and Poreless powder, and it's a loose powder, and this is meant for your face, but I don't like using it on my face at all. But I found another use for it, which is priming my eyelids. It works better than any other eyeshadow primer that I have used, and I have used like all of the higher end eyeshadow primers and none of them worked. So I just put a tiny bit on the back of my brush, and then I just put it right onto my eyelids and then into my tear duct and just very lightly underneath my lower lash line, trying not to carry it too far down. And yeah, this just keeps my eyeshadow staying put all day long, and it's also a really inexpensive option because you get a ton of powder, and I just use like the tiniest bit, so I feel like this powder is just gonna last me for like the rest of my life. So once that's done, I'm gonna use my eyeshadow palette, and today I'm using everything inside of this eyeshadow palette, and I just love this little palette. It's the Almay Intense Eye Colors Smoky Eye for Browns, and it just has really pretty colors in there. It has a very metallic-y brown, and then a really pretty metallic-y light lavender color, and then a really good highlighter color that's not too shimmery, which I really like. And I'm just gonna dip this into the lavender color. So I'm using this palette a little bit differently than they show you. They kind of show you where the different colors go, but I'm actually gonna put this crease color right onto my lid. So I'm just dabbing my brush into it, and I have noticed that this eyeshadow gives a lot of fallout, so you really want to make sure that you tap all of that excess off of your brush. So now I'm just gonna go right onto the lid and really just unload my brush right there onto the lid. And once my brush is pretty much unloaded, I'm gonna kind of turn my brush this way, and I'm just gonna slightly bring that up past the crease. And I'm just wanting to bring a little bit of product up there, not like as much as the lid has. I can't believe I got a blemish right next to my lip the day I'm doing a makeup tutorial. So I'm bringing it quite far up, but just very softly. I don't want a lot of color to be up there at all. And I'm just doing the same to the other eye. So once I'm happy with both of those eyes, I don't know if you can see, but I have so much loose powder in this. This is the only thing that I don't really like about this eyeshadow palette, is that it's a very like loose powder. So I'm going to dip my smudge brush into this light little lavender color, and then dust off the excess, and then I'm gonna go right in underneath the eye. And since this is such a like pretty kind of light lavender color, I'm bringing it quite far down, kind of like where my lower lashes end, like where they would like hit the bottom of my eye is where I am bringing it down to. And I'm bringing it not quite to the tear duct. So once I'm happy with that, I'm gonna take my fluffy brush that I use every single week, and I should probably wash this thing, and I'm just going to dip it into this metallic-y brown color, just a little bit, just a few dabs, and then dust off the excess. Now I'm gonna put this right into the hollow, like where it kind of goes into your eyeball, and I'm just gonna do very light windshield wiper motions. I'm not really bringing it onto the crease. I really just want to unload this brown color right there into the hollow. And then once I have the color pretty much unloaded, I'm just going to kind of bring it down to the outer corner and bring it down to my little lash line. I don't know why I said that. And now I'm just doing those soft little circle motions to just kind of blend it out. And that's why I carried the purple color quite far up, because I want it to be like purple, brown, and then I want the brown to softly fade back into the purple, and that'll give it a really pretty smoky effect. And then just the same with the other eye. Now I'm going to take the same little smudge brush and I'm going to go in with this metallic color that I just put onto my crease, and I'm just going to dip a little bit into that, and then I'm just going to put it right on top of the lower lash line and bring it like halfway through my line. And I'm not bringing this too far down because I do want you to still see that purple color poking through right underneath. So now I'm just gonna take a clean fluffy brush and I'm gonna dip it into this really pretty highlighting color. And I'm just gonna put this on the very top of the brow bone. And then once it's kind of like unloaded, I'm just gonna kind of go to the edges and just kind of smudge those out a little bit more, just to make sure that I have really soft lines. Now I'm just gonna dip a little bit on to the very tip of the brush and just pop it right here into the inner corner of the eye. Now I'm gonna take Benefit's High Brow Glow, and it's just like an eyeshadow pencil thingy, and it's just like a really pretty pearly white pinky kind of color, and I'm gonna put this right onto the inner corner and then bring it down the tear duct just a little bit. Now I'm just gonna put this right here onto the waterline. And for eyeliner, I'm using the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil in West, and this is like a really pretty medium metallic-y brown. And I'm just doing like a basic line, doing a little bit of a flick, and then just bringing it all the way through my lash line. And when I bring eyeliner all the way through my lash line, I just kind of pinch my eye, and then just bring it all the way in towards the tear duct. And I think if this were a black eyeliner, I definitely wouldn't like carrying it all the way through to the tear duct, because I think it would just be too dark of a look for me. But since this is a really pretty medium brown, I like carrying it all the way in. So once I'm done with the top of my eye, I'm just going to put it right on the lash line, like almost onto my tear duct. And just bring it like a quarter of the way through, just to give a little bit more definition to the bottom lash line. So now I'm just gonna go in with my mascara, and I've been, of course, using the Urban Decay, their Real Mascara. And I did try using a couple different mascaras this week, but I just didn't like them as much as I like this mascara. So the search is still on for another mascara that I like as much. And until then, I'm just gonna continue using this mascara week after week. So once I'm done with the first coat on the tops of my lashes, I'm gonna put just a quick little coat on my bottom lashes. And once I'm done doing that, I just put a quick little second coat on just my top lashes. So now I'm using my Maybelline Dream Lumi Touch Highlighting Concealer, and I use this every single week, and I just love it. It's one of my favorite makeup steps because I really just feel like it takes like the makeup look to another level, because right now I have a lot of like fallout, and it just like cleans up the makeup look, and it just brings a touch of light to the center of your face, and I think that's really flattering. So I just put it right into my T-zone, and then I'm just gonna take a clean finger and I'm gonna dab it doing the classic V shape. And the reason why you do that like Kim K V shape when you're doing your highlighting concealer is if you just put it on your dark circle, then you're kind of just highlighting your dark circle, whereas when you bring it past your dark circle, then you're highlighting the whole center of your face, and it's just a more flattering look. And then I bring it up to the lower lash line, enough to clean up any fallout, but not enough to start to get rid of the eyeshadow that I put underneath my lower lash line. And then I bring it right up into the tear duct area as well. Now I'm going to use my Rimmel Stay Matte, sorry I don't have the lid, and it's just my Rimmel Stay Matte pressed powder, and I use the color Translucent. and I just pretty much put it everywhere where I just put my concealer, right into the T-zone. Number one, to set the concealer that I just put on there, and also because I have oily skin right in my T-zone, and it really keeps my oil at bay all day long. And for a highlighter, I'm using the Benefit Girl Meets Pearl highlighter, and this is my all-time favorite highlighter. And I really like to use a highlighter when I'm doing like a more romantic look because it really kind of gives you that glowy effect. So what you do is you just twist up some of the product, and then I just take a clean finger and dab it in there, and then I go right on to the top of my cheekbone. I don't know if this is something that you can see on camera, but when you're in the daylight or candlelight, you can really see it pop. And it is like really pearly, which I like. And then I'm just gonna put a little bit more on my finger and just put it right onto my Cupid's bow. And then I'm gonna put a little bit right into the tear duct. So now for bronzer, I'm using the same Sephora Pro Flawless Bronzer brush that I did last week, but I am using a different bronzer this week, and I am using one of my favorite bronzers, which is the Happy Booster Bronzer by Physicians Formula. And the reason why I love this bronzer is it has these little loose hearts inside, and so it's not a pressed bronzer, and the color of the hearts themselves is a really pretty golden brown color, and it's very shimmery, but it's just so glowy and beautiful. But because the hearts are loose, when you dip your brush into it, you're not able to really pack your brush with a ton of product. It really just allows you to put just a little bit, like the perfect amount, onto your brush. And then when you put it onto your cheeks, it just gives you the most beautiful, glowy Victoria's Secret effect, and it's just a very like natural glowy look. And then I just apply it how I do all of my bronzers, which I put it right into the hollow of my cheek, and then I just do big circle motions and bring it onto the apple of my cheek, and then onto my temple, fade it off into the hairline, and then onto my jawline and down the neck. So for blush this week, and I'm not trying to go with the heart theme at all, it just happened that way. I'm using the Too Faced blush in Candy Glow. And this blush has like 3 different colors to it, and one of them is a very cool toned soft pink, and I'm just gonna kind of stay away from that color, and I'm just picking up these 2 really pretty pinky, peachy, shimmery blush colors. And I'm just using the same brush, and I'm just gonna dab it lightly in there, and then smile and pop it right on to my apple of the cheek. And both of these products are very glowy, and so I think that they work really well together. So the lipstick that I'm using for this week is one of my all-time favorite lipsticks, and it is Clinique's All Heart. And I promise I was not trying to go with the heart theme at all. This is just a very beautiful, like, I don't know, it's kind of like a corally pink, but it has a pop of red in there. And it's also like kind of metallic-y as well, like it kind of has like a gold undertone. I don't know if you can see it as much on camera, but when I move my lips around, that wasn't a weird face at all. It really has like a gold kind of shimmer to it. And so I love it for this look because my cheeks have a very like goldy shimmer, and then my eyeshadow has like a very like gold undertone as well. So I think it just goes perfect with this look, and I just love the color. So that is my finished Valentine's Day makeup look. I'm super excited to wear this on Valentine's Day. I hope that you guys enjoyed watching this video. Give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. I hope that you guys have a great weekend, and I hope that you have a very love-filled Valentine's Day, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!